Smooth is a working dog, so he needs to be told what to do and what his job is. So I just told him his job is to watch for squirrels.
Need more water.
I've been here for a couple hours now.
See, you got the crests of keratin on this Gorgosaurus here. This angle is kind of weird to draw it from. I'm gonna try my best because I want it to look like it sees this huge Lambeosaurus just eating from this Stegoceratops. I don't know whether this was originally the Gorgosaurus's kill. Maybe it found this, it scavenged it first, but got scared off, and it's just waiting for the Hadrosaur to leave. Who knows? I'm just trying to give some definition because I've had to paint over and redraw this one Gorgosaurus so many times. It's been so frustrating. I think this is the first time I've drawn Gorgosaurus on my channel, or any Albertosaurine. I think there's only that and Albertosaurus and Albertosaurine. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. More forward-facing eyes. Okay, not like that. Not like that. Okay. Let me just... One thing I like about acrylics more than watercolor or pencil crayon is just that you can sort of add in lights and darks wishy-washily, and like you can just sort of make sure that if you make a mistake, you can easily fix it because it's opaque. Now, one thing I'm a bit worried about is that the perspective is kind of wonky, and it's too high on the horizon line or too low. Do I recommend only working with one brush? Probably not. Especially when working on large areas like the Lambeosaurus's face, or especially this part. Don't recommend it. But it is something I do because I'm quirky like that. Also, part of the reason I'm making this video, besides just showing my painting process in real time, is because I want to know if you guys have any ideas for this particular painting. If I just stop painting for a sec, or I'll just put a static picture and overlay it, so this video isn't longer than it has to be, because this is supposed to be a pretty short video. What should I add? Remember, this takes place in the Dinosaur Park formation, but it takes place in the upper Dinosaur Park formation. I would prefer if it was contemporaneous. I'm thinking of adding Lady Asuchus. I was originally going to add Brachychompsa as like an educated guess because it lived at the same time farther south and was found in the same place. And later in the Maastrichtian, instead of the Campanian, so an educated guess would be like, yeah, no, it probably did live here, but we haven't found it yet. However, Lady Asuchus was actually found here, so I figured that would make more sense. So I was thinking of maybe adding one feebly trying to threaten the Lambeosaurus, and it just looking like, oh. And this is a Symbolopteryx. But I'm open to suggestions. Or give me ideas for plant life, because the water's looking pretty bare right now in terms of flora. You know, there's a lot of possibilities. Maybe even like sticks and brambles poking out of the water. Maybe algae blooms. Maybe a turtle of some sort. There's a lot of possibilities. Well, this Gorgosaurus is supposed to be a juvenile, and you can sort of tell based on how long its legs are. It's kind of an old-fashioned, not old-fashioned, just inaccurate generally to think Gorgosaurus and Albertosaurians had legs this long, a la Jurassic Fight Club. But this time it's intentional. Also, I find it kind of hilarious that when I'm actually recording in real time and don't really have an option of messing up on my Gorgosaurus other than scrapping it, it actually turns out how I wanted it to. So, I'm going to chalk that up to a happy coincidence. Not a happy accident, because that makes it sound like it was unintentional. The forearm, the hams. Gorgosaurus's claws were different sizes along with the fingers. The first one had the biggest claw with a smaller finger. I'm giving some definition to the lats here, and I want to know, is it a bit much, or should I make it more round? I know with T-Rex it should be more round, but as like a teenage Gorgosaurus, it's probably more lithe than an adult. You know, heterotrophic. No, those are two different things. You know, different niches. Ontogenetic niche variation. There we go. So this is the Gorgosaurus. Up to this point, there is some glare. But now you can't really see it as well. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. Let me know what suggestions you have for different elements to add to the painting. And I also have recorded the Prehistoric Planet Design Tier List video. Unfortunately, it is an hour long, and I am not editing all of that, so I'm going to split it into different videos, and they'll come out in different times. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Also, if you made it this far in the video, please comment to Bandactylus.